play a game called WWE Champions, which, of all things, you can believe it, is a WWE game that plays like Candy Crush. It's basically just moving gems around and breaking colored gems.
Hello, and welcome to James the Lesser Express Lane, where we get you in now as fast as possible. DSP being DSP. Imagine that. Let's listen to him and the harrowing tale of Cat in the Breakfast Story.
My wife kind of stayed home, had a more relaxing day at home while I had to run out and do errands.
I will point out, he finally called her my wife, not my mom. Good for you, DSP.
And the like, but then we had some time together, which was nice. So let's talk. Let's talk about what I did yesterday. Got to sleep in a little bit, about an extra half hour until Jasper Kitty woke us up.
You don't start streaming. I got to sleep in, guys. DSP. I don't know how to explain this to you, but you don't start your streams until 10:45. And you're constantly late to them because you roll out of bed, waddle down the hallway as fast as you can, and click on Start Music. You're up maybe 10 minutes before you start your streams. Usually 5. So, oh no, guys, instead of sleeping until 10:30, I got to sleep in until 11 a.m. Even on my days off, I don't sleep in that late. I could not imagine. Let's see, last time I would have slept in that late, New Year's Day, because I was up till 1 o'clock in the morning at a friend's house celebrating New Year's Eve, playing euchre, watching The Proposal with Betty White and others. Like, I was up with my friends. We were doing stuff. We were having a good time. You were up that late, getting drunk, playing WWE Champions. So when I woke up at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, like, God, I need to get up and start doing shit. You don't get up until 11 a.m. on your day off, really? Way to waste the entire fucking day away.
Because Jasper is just used to a set schedule, and I usually get up around a certain time to stream. And if I'm not up by said time, sometimes he'll give a few extra minutes, but then he will try to wake us up. And he did. He was pawing my face. He was doing all kinds of stuff. So I ended up getting up a little bit later than usual. But I got a little bit of extra time to sleep.
No work. Thank you.
So,
we all wanted to hear.
In the morning, we say, you know what? Since we're not going out today, let's order a meal to be delivered for breakfast. Let's order breakfast, because usually we don't. Usually if we're going to order, we're ordering dinner or whatever. So let's order breakfast today. Let's do something different. So there's this place that is a smaller kind of brunch place. They do breakfast and lunch. They don't do dinner. They actually close earlier in the afternoon. Right before the pandemic hit. So we're talking like late 2019, early 2020. We had actually discovered this place and started going there a few times. We really enjoyed it. And then the pandemic hit.
A few times.
And they closed.
While you're crying that you're broke and you had no money. Never forget, whenever he talks about going out to eat, whenever he talks about ordering DoorDash, he'll add $20, $30 to every order that he gets for DoorDash shit. He's crying that he's broke. He can't pay his bills. He's late on his mortgage. He's getting hit with overdraft fees. Never forget that.
Ended opening up with limited menu, limited delivery options, and then eventually, much like everything, they had a kind of a slow process of reopening, limited capacity, and so we started going there again during that time when they were open, like limited capacity and the like. And we really liked this place. Okay, we did. We did these outstanding food. But what we found is that in the last 2 to 3 months, okay, this place, and we don't know why this has happened, they have like absolutely exploded in popularity. The 2 times that we went there in a morning, now we're talking, oh, it's a weekend. We went there at like a random like Wednesday morning at like, let's say, I don't know, 11 a.m.-ish. They're packed to the brim with customers waiting to eat.
First of all, 11 a.m. I mean, technically that is before noon. Holy shit, people are eating lunch by then. Now, the typical 9-to-5ers, maybe not. But if you're someone who works 6 to 2, 7 to 3, oh, it's 11 o'clock, time for me to eat my lunch. And you're just now rolling out of bed, waddling down the stairs to get to the car so your mom/wife/maid can drive you to this place. DSP, you are a child. I shouldn't get so mad about it, but holy fuck, like, I am up at 4:45 in the morning, sometimes earlier. I hate it, but sometimes I wake up before my alarm. Then, oh wow, I got to sleep in. I slept in until 9, like, holy shit. I was up till 1 o'clock in the morning for New Year's Eve. Of course I slept in a little bit. Yeah, man, I had to wait for my wife to drive me to this breakfast place after crying out I was broke all week. And then we ordered food from this place at 11 a.m., you know, because it was breakfast, so it was before noon. So that means it's breakfast, right? There's just a lot of people eating their lunch by that point.
in there, and then people waiting to be seated and eating. And like I said, it's not a big place, but we're not sure what made them explode with popularity. Maybe there was like, I don't know, an article about them. You know what I mean? Maybe a news outlet did a review of them, and it was a positive review, and now everyone seems to want to go to this place.
Take a sip.
So that being said, we
Was
wanted to
surprised when
order
he was
from
talking about
them.
IHOP.
Okay, for delivery, and it says, okay, you know, your food will arrive in like 45 minutes. Okay, great. Gives time to, you know, shower, get ready for the day or whatever. 45 minutes pass. Not here yet. Okay, let's open the app.
I've looked at the DoorDash. When they say 45 minutes, it's a guess. Usually you got to give them between 5 to 10 minutes leeway, one way or the other. Sometimes they'll say 45 minutes, and they'll get there in 35 minutes. Other times it'll be 50 or 55 minutes. And mind you, this DSP, Mr. My streams start at 11:45, 12:45, 1:45, whatever. And then he doesn't show up until 51. You are constantly late to your own streams. It's literally, what, a 20-foot waddle from the bedroom to your office that you call it? So don't be, they were late with the food, guys. Bitch, you are late waddling down the hallway to your office.
Let's see. Oh, your delivery person is at the store waiting, and your food's not ready yet. And it said that for about 25 minutes. And then it said the delivery person gave up. And we're looking to find a new delivery person for your order because your food was so delayed that the person who went there to pick it up gave up and went on to do another job. Wow. Okay. So, we're waiting. Finally, a new delivery person is assigned. And the food does show up. No exaggeration. About 2 hours after we ordered it, an hour late from when we were expecting it to show up. Okay? So, do you think that by the time this food shows up, that it's warm?
Then, I don't know, maybe drive there and pick your food up. Or you've already said you like eating there, so drive there and eat there. And save yourself the delivery fee, jackass.
No. Who knows what happened? Did they make it, forget about it, couldn't find it? Did they make it and accidentally give it to a customer and had to give it, you know, had to make another batch? And who knows what actually happened, okay? But anyway, the food finally shows up. So what did we order? I ordered a breakfast burrito that was fried eggs with peppers, onions, and chorizo sausage with a side of potatoes. They call them, there's some kind of, like things like Irish style. So what it is, it's red potatoes. They chop them into little pieces, and they fry it up with seasoning and peppers and onions and other things. It's very delicious. I like potatoes that way. My wife got
Your wife
a
loves
special
potatoes.
kind of French toast with apples. I forget exactly what the name of it is. It's some kind of a special name. But what it is French toast with Granny Smith apples kind of baked into the French toast, plus apples on top. And then they give you this special whipped cream.
Versus love apples.
I think it's called Devonshire cream. And what it is like a whipped sweet topping that you put on top of it to eat it, okay? So we get all this. Looks good. It's cold, but what are you going to do? When you get delivery, sometimes you get cold food. There's nothing you can do about it, right? So I start to eat mine. I love it. I'm like, wow, this is really good. So she starts to eat hers. Oh, by the way, I got her side of fried eggs, too. So she eats the fried eggs first. Delicious fried eggs. Okay, on to the French toast, the main event. So, you know, when you get delivery, they put all your stuff in side containers. So there was a side container that butter. And I guess we're assuming, if you want to butter your French toast, use that. And there's 2 side containers of the Devonshire cream. Oh, cool. All right, so I said, you know, there are 3 containers. I said, this is butter. You probably don't want that. And I said, here's your 2, you know, and here's your Devonshire cream. So she opens it up.
Wait for it.
You know, puts it all over her French toast, spreads it all out. All right, cuts it, takes one bite. And she looks at me like this. I said, honey, what's wrong? Are you okay? Honey, I've never seen her like this before. She completely froze. Frozen, like someone hit a pause button or something in a video game. And I was like, are you all right? I was scared for a second. I thought something, you know, something medical or something, right? What is happening? And she looks at me and she goes, oh no. I said, what?
Again, the way he talks about his wife, she broke the shower. She broke the vacuum. Well, listen.
And she looks down. And she looks back at me. Just like this, not saying a word. And I'm trying to figure out in my head, what is happening? Like, you know, I'm at a loss. I'm like, what could possibly be going wrong? The food looks great, smells great. You know, is she having you know what I mean? Like maybe a stomach ache popped up or something, or, you know, I don't know what's about to happen. And then she looks at me, and all of a sudden her face like contorts in horror. And at that point, I knew. I was like, okay, there's something wrong with the food. And I looked at her food, and I looked back at her. I said, oh no, you got to be kidding me. Okay. Now I wonder how many of you have guessed what happened. I'm just curious how many of you have guessed what happened at this point, because this was like solving a fucking mystery, a whodunit, okay? So, here's what happened. You ready for this? So, when we ordered the food, as you know, I ordered my own, she ordered what she wanted, and like I said, they put all the things in containers, separate containers and everything, okay? So, she had taken the Devonshire cream and put it all over her French toast, the apples, everything, covered it with the Devonshire cream. I went to eat it. Guess what? It wasn't Devonshire cream. Think about what I ordered.
Burrito. What comes with a burrito?
Now it's starting to hit, isn't it? Now it's starting to hit you. Wait, uh-oh. I ordered a wrap, a breakfast burrito, that was eggs with chorizo sausage and ingredients that you would technically think is something kind of Mexican. Without telling us, and without it actually even saying so on the menu, they had included sour cream as our side condiments in these little packages. And the sour cream and the Devonshire cream looked exactly the same. So we thought we had 2 containers of Devonshire cream, when in reality, it was sour cream. So she had smeared sour cream all over sweet French toast and fruit.
Way to make your wife out to be mentally handicapped as your viewers. Although she used to be a fan of his, so I guess that does make sense, but holy shit, DSP. Way to make your... Do you think she likes you going on stream going, guys, my wife is so fucking stupid. How stupid is she, DSP? She's so fucking stupid. She put sour cream all over her French toast. Snort. Do you think she's going to appreciate that? Do you think she's going to be like, oh, wow, that's such a good story to tell to your fans? No, she's probably going to be like, hey, buddy, how about you don't tell that story to your fans? Well, if you tell people that, I look like a fucking moron. So, how about you keep that on down low? Wait a minute, there's more. Now, he ordered breakfast. So do you think on his day off, they're going out shopping, stop somewhere to eat for dinner? No, of course not. They ordered pizza from Papa John's. Bam. First of all, who stacks their pizza like that? I don't know. But I would like to point out, I can't show my phone, guys, to prove I'm not WWE Champion, guys. I can't prove I'm not down from the rafters by showing my phone. What if the trolls get something, guys? No problem showing his phone right here. I wonder why that is. Almost like he knows he's down from the rafters and showing his phone would prove that. So we can't allow that. But wait a minute. There's going to be more. There it is.
And I will be looking.
Show his phone for pizza, not WWE Champions. Show your home screen to prove the trolls wrong.
Okay. Will there actually be
wait
gameplay
for it?
Maybe, maybe not. Because I'm not sure how it's going to.
There it is. Message deleted already.
While I'm streaming, I don't know if that.
What, DSP? You can't handle the truth? Guy's not wrong. You just showed us your phone, so show it for WWE Champions. Show us what name you use, because you've admitted you played it, but it was in the past, guys. I don't play it anymore. I'm not down from the rafters. So show us your phone. Prove to us that it's not you. He never will, because it is him. Well, that, guys, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.